What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a little bit more of American Truck Sim. I hope you're all doing well. In today's stream, it's going to be a little bit of a chilled out one, to be honest with you. Just a little bit of trucking, doing a few hauls here and there, and just basically getting back into the swing of it. Now, if the volumes and everything else is not quite right, please let me know and I will adjust it. But yeah, like I say, without further ado, let's just get stuck in, shall we? So, I mean, for tonight, there has been a few technical issues. I do apologize for that. Um, I'm not really sure what's going on, so hopefully we don't run into any more issues. How's it going, NS Dash? Welcome back, mate. Hopefully there's no more issues. We can only hope. Not good stopping on the highway. But yeah, like I was saying before, I've really neglected these games and it feels really good to be back playing them. It's just been a bit up and down at the moment, you know, with a load of other things going on, life for you, you know, so, but it definitely feels nice to be able to get back behind the wheel, drive some of these American trucks, because I do enjoy driving these trucks, you know, it's definitely something which I prefer over the European style trucks anyway. Hopefully no more issues. We have just over 500 miles to go. Pretty sweet. Oh, wrong gear. Yeah, we've got a few streams tomorrow, 3 in fact, covering a variety of different games. You know, it's really nice to be able to actually, you know, stream them. Way of the Hunter especially is something that I've been really looking forward to doing. Oh, I need to look where I'm going. How's it going, Assad? Welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you're doing well. Hopefully it starts lighting up in a minute. You know, that's the only trouble with driving through America, especially the desert. You know, there's no street lighting or anything like that, so... But I just wanted to say a massive thank you to all the new subscribers. You know, all your comments, you know, your likes, all that sort of stuff is massively appreciated. I can't thank you all enough. We are so close to the 200 subscriber mark. I do have a giveaway lined up for that. You know, so if you're new around here and you like the sort of content that you see, like and subscribe, turn that bell notification on. You know, all that good stuff. Friday is finally upon us all. Got to enjoy the weekends. Problem is they go so fast, don't they? You know, there's nothing you can really do about it, but perfect excuse to stream. Hopefully we'll see a really nice sunrise in a minute. American truck is definitely better in the aspect of, you know, your scenery. You know, Euro truck is very, you know, it's like just the autobahn, you know, all highway stuff. You don't really get an opportunity to go through many sort of towns, stuff like that. And that's what American truck does best, I think. You know, being able to go through Vegas and all those kinds of places. You know, it's really, really cool, especially driving an American truck as well. You know, I mean, in comparison from coming from you know, from console to PC, especially with the simulation games which are available to console at the moment, like On the Road and stuff. You know, you play something like this and you're blown away. I mean, I was at least. Get some nice daylight coming through in a second. You know, I always feel that daylight is definitely short. You know, I would expect it to be a little bit longer. Or should I say, the daytimes always seem to go really quick. But hopefully we'll be be able to stop in a second, get some motion lotion. We're running just under half a tank. I have to say I prefer the American gas stations to the European fuel stations. See how much this costs me? $923. Not too shabby. Let's get back out onto that open road, shall us? Definitely nice being able to use the clutch as well. Absolutely love the open road. You know, you can get so lost in this game. But I appreciate you all coming in anyway. not a bad little journey so far. I think we've made some pretty decent progress. We've had no real issues with diversions or anything like that, so it's always a bonus. We've got 178 miles to go, which isn't too bad. Those hours will fly by though. Just an appreciation mode, you know, how good the game actually looks. Driving the truck as well, like I say, this Peterbilt is an absolute dream to drive. I will buy some more trucks and, you know, experiment with some more trucks later down the line when I find some new dealerships, so it's a positive thing to look forward to. Done an incredible job with the interiors, all the dials, like I was saying before, all the gauges and stuff. It's really nice to be able to actually see them and them work. But other than that, just being able to drive, you know, American trucks all across America, you know, it's crazy considering the real life sort of to its real life counterpart, I would say. You know, it's very accurate. One of the pleasures of driving in Euro truck as well, you know. How's it going, Ken? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Yeah, it's gorgeous, isn't it? Done a very good job. I am running this in ultra settings as well. Welcome to the stream, Alexander. I'm not doing too bad, my friend. How are you? Friday is finally upon us. Time to get all that simming in. Yeah, it's not been too bad. Yeah, I remember you, Ken. I remember you, man. Two really gorgeous games. But I thought I'd change it up a little bit, you know. Play a bit of ATS instead. Yeah, so ATS, American Truck Sim, yeah. So it's, you know, it's all across America, really. Well, it depends on what one you're on about, Alexander. I've got 3 scheduled for tomorrow. Little bit of Fern Bus, Way of the Hunter, and to wrap it all up, I'm going to be playing a little bit of Hell Let Loose on the PC, so little variety there. It's nice seeing all the palm trees and stuff. I've always said with games like On the Road and stuff, it definitely needs like more greenery, you know, more scenery, a bit more foliage, make it pop. Oh yeah, absolutely, Alexander, absolutely. Be around 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I will be playing Phone Bus. Just basically just going to go over what the game really has to offer and what we've really got to, you know, what us console players have got to look forward to when it comes over to the console. So just give you a little bit of an idea of what the game's really like and what it's all about, and if there's any questions that anybody has, you know, they can ask in the live, can't they? Yeah, man, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Especially for all the, you know, it's been a bit of a 50-50 thing, hasn't it, when it's come to the console side of things for Phone Bus. Be really nice to see it in the flesh, though, you know. Oh yeah, that's a good part about it, isn't it? Get all the DLC thrown in, no extra cost. Pretty sweet. I mean, either way, the DLCs aren't that expensive anyway. I mean, I think I got the best version of the game for like 5-6 quid. So that's pretty sweet. But I'm going to be looking at getting some more DLC for American Truck anyway. I've kind of gone a bit all out with Euro Truck and neglected American Truck, so it's got to be done. Like I said previously, it's so nice just to see consoles getting a little bit more love when it comes to, you know, when it comes to simulation games. Just can only hope that they don't botch it up, you know. That's my biggest fear. I have no idea why the truck did that then. Just kind of slingshotted backwards. Typical. Nicely done. Oh yeah, definitely Alexander. Definitely. There was a few. Oh, they've got current job offers. Let's see. What have we got here? Oh, we could go all the way to Arizona. That's not too bad. I think I'll snatch that up. Bit of a tight spot this. There we are. Right, let's get this show on the road. Just got to be careful of that wall. Very, very tight. Nice and steady does it. quite surprised about that actually, because it was a very, very sort of like tight area to be doing you know, to be picking that up. There we go. This little 500 mile. Not too shabby. Have to admit, I really love like the way that the trucks handle on this. Turning circle, not great, but it's not gonna be, is it? Have to plan ahead. You know, if you've got your fatigue turned on, you know, and everything else, you know, you've really got to plan ahead. Fuel wise as well. Jinx down there. Soundo. So how's tourist bus going for you, Alexander? How are you finding your shifter? I'm so rusty with driving these trucks. Los Angeles is pretty cool. Oh, fair enough. I suppose you got your flappy paddles as well, haven't you? So. Yeah, I was going to play it myself, but then I got roped into American Truck. Yeah, flappy paddles. Yeah, like I say, I'm really looking forward to jumping on Phone Bus tomorrow. You know, I mean, it's another game which I haven't really played much over the last few weeks. How's it going, BG, man? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. I'm not doing too bad, thank you. In fact, I'm actually really glad that I chose to play this game tonight. You know, I ran into a few technical issues earlier on, but thankfully it's been plain sailing throughout. So. Fingers crossed it stays that way, you know. And of course, you can't beat a bit of American Truck, can you? Yeah, well, I am streaming Phone Bus tomorrow afternoon, BG. There'll obviously be a lot of conversation surrounding the whole console release. I mean, I like the fact that they haven't given us a date yet, and you know that really just shows where the game is in terms of its development at the moment. Or should I say, the port. You know, they haven't exactly got the best reputation when it comes to those sorts of things. So, fingers crossed, with how popular the demand and request was for it to actually come to console. You know, let's just hope that they don't take advantage of their customer base and bodge it just like they have every other game they've ported over. But yeah, no worries, BG. I mean, I got 3 streams tomorrow actually. Going to be giving the Way of the Hunter a go. and we're going to finish. Well, we've got Way of the Hunter, then we've got a bit of Fern Bus, and then we've got some Hell Let Loose on the PC just to wrap it up. How's it going, Richard? Yeah, they did say that it was coming to console. They said that they was using features from the Unreal Engine 5, not the complete package. I believe that over a course of time they'll be introducing more and more Unreal Engine 5 features into the game, but it won't be a complete, like, you know, package with Unreal Engine 5. There'll just be a few elements at first, I would imagine. But nevertheless, I mean, Unreal Engine 5, you know, there aren't many games out now at the moment or coming out relatively soon with Unreal Engine 5, so not that I'm aware of anyway, in terms of simulation games, so it's definitely a nice step in the right direction, isn't it? Well, that's it, Richard. That's the problem. You know, they have a tendency to do these sorts of things, and unfortunately, I still think that they're gonna let it down for its reputation anyway. I think they're gonna let it down personally. You know, it's like you say, Tourist Bus is just a prime example. You know, let's just hope that they get that sorted out before they release another game, but the chances are very slim with that. Yeah, I actually played the Matrix demo, BG, and that was done with the Unreal Engine 5, I'm pretty sure. That was incredible. That was like watching a film. But there are certain limitations, and there always will be. As much as I want Fern Bus to come to console, I want them to take their time with it, and I want them to do it right. A lot of people say maybe it's third time lucky for them. Maybe, perhaps. But I feel that it's just going to be one of those scenarios where you've literally got to spend however much they're asking for it. Which is also another factor. You know, we don't know how much they're going to release it for on consoles price, at least. In other words, there's a lot of uncertainties when it comes to it coming over to console. I mean, Tourist Bus on PC, there's a lot more features available in comparison to the console version, so I would be very interested to see what gets taken away, and whether we get the complete package or not. Yeah, who knows, Richard? Who knows? I mean, this is it, isn't it? Their reputation as a company, you know, developer, publishers, all those sorts of things. You know, with the way that they've, you know, the way they've kind of like injected themselves into this target audience of simmers, you know, people that like simulation games. They're the only real ones at the moment which are doing stuff like that for consoles. So it's almost as if you don't really have much of a choice, you know. If you want a simulation game, trucking game, busing game on console, you kind of have to go through them, you know. Chances are it probably will flop, you know, but people will still buy it, you know, so we shall see. But there'll be plenty more discussion about that in tomorrow's stream. I will be streaming Phone Bus at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, 4 p.m. So come and join. You know, we're just going to go through what the game really has to offer, you know, what there is to do at least. I have covered the game a couple of times in some of my streams, but I think I need to chuck a few more hours into it, you know, a little bit more in depth. We can really sort of make note of what's there and what's not when it comes to the console side of things. Yeah, Richard, quite a lot of people that come into the stream mention that. You know, they mentioned that it crashes a lot. I think someone said they had about 8 crashes in about half an hour, something like that. Which is just crazy in my opinion, but the game hasn't had a lot of love. It's had no updates. Do you know what I mean? So it's definitely not good, is it? Yeah, I mean, on the road it definitely served a purpose, you know. I mean, I'm not going to say that I didn't enjoy it when I first played it, because there's nothing really like it, you know. But I guess it only becomes a bit of a waste when, you know, we start comparing it to other things. And obviously all the, you know, the in-game stuff which is wrong with it too. But I agree with you there, Alexander, it is a bit of a waste of money. I mean, it would have saved a lot of time and hassle, wouldn't it, Alexander? Let's be fair. But maybe they used it as somewhat of a stepping stone, you know. You know, a bit of a stepping stone at the consumer's expense, you know. I mean, no game is perfect when it comes out, don't get me wrong. You know, all games have their issues in the early stages of their lives, but you know, it's been a little while now and there's no real excuse for it anymore, is there? But like we say, the same thing will be repeated when it comes to Fernbus for console. You know, everyone's all excited and hyped for it, but I think you got to be a little bit more realistic when it comes to that game, especially being ported over again. Yeah, no worries, BG, no worries. I don't know, I'll treat it like I do Tourist Bus really, because you know, Tourist Bus is a relatively decent game, you know, when it works properly, you know. But I mean, I don't doubt that Fernbus won't deliver the same sort of like standard, but I'm not really worried about that. I'm more worried about whether Tourist Bus gets updated. I'm worried about whether Fernbus for consoles gets frequent updates, or whether it just falls into the same category as all the other games which they've missold to us, you know. As sad as it may sound, you really have to look at the facts, and they're clear as day. But I don't know, we will see, won't we? We will see. Like I say, we will talk about it a bit more in depth tomorrow in the Fernbus stream. You know, we can kind of go over a lot more then, and if anybody has any questions regarding, you know, the game and what it's about, then, you know, we could discuss it there. Should be a pretty interesting stream, I think. It is a shame though, because they have some really nice ideas, don't get me wrong, and they, you know, they definitely, their games definitely have a lot of potential. I think it's just cut a bit short with the funding. You know, it would explain why the DLC prices are sky high. You know, maybe they do want to get their games fixed, but maybe they just don't have the funding to do that. You may say, well, if that's the case, then stop producing more and more games, but that's their bread and butter money, isn't it? You know, that's what they've got to do. But at the same time, you know, they really shouldn't be putting their money and resources into producing new games. What they should be doing is putting that money and resources into games which already exist, which clearly need work. But hey, what do I know? Yeah, I mean, the thing is, it's like they really could, you know, put a hand out and ask for some help from another developer, but yeah, it comes down to, you know, the old saying, it's all about money, and that's partly the reason why they won't do that. They've definitely overshot their capability of, you know, producing games on the scale that they are. You know, they definitely need to tone it back a little bit, in my opinion anyway. It needs to be dialed back a bit, and they need to focus on what they have and correct the problems with the things that are wrong, rather than trying to sell us more games with more problems, you know, that are half-baked, blah blah blah, you know. Let's see what we did. Just over 100 gallons of fuel. I mean, oof, that's a lot of fuel, isn't it, for that trip? You know. But hey, it's pretty decent. It is pretty decent. But yeah, guys, I think I'm going to wrap the stream up there. Like I say, I appreciate each and every one of you that's come in and said hello. I will be back again tomorrow with a bit more Fern Bus, you know, Way of the Hunter. So it's good to see. It's good to see. It'll be nice to play. So if you're interested in that and you're new here, please like and subscribe and turn that bell notification on. Massively appreciated. But like I say, guys, until next times, I hope that you all enjoy the rest of your evenings. take it easy, stay safe, and I shall catch you all in the next one.